Hey guys, this is Matthew Kabumas Loomis with BuildYourOwnBlog.net, and today on this video I'm going to show you how to send out an email from your MailChimp account. So the first thing you want to do to send an email from MailChimp is to log into your account. So you go to the home page and click Login. Then you do your login. Okay, now once you're inside your MailChimp account, what you'll do next is you can either go to campaigns or you can click this create button over here on the right. This is actually this account's first email that's going to be going out. So when you click on campaigns, you'll see that there's not any current campaigns yet. But once you start, doing campaigns on a regular basis, you'll probably want to start here so that you can see your history, what you've done, what you've been doing lately. It kind of gives you a better gauge of how to go forward. So once you're in here in your campaigns, you want to click Create Campaign. So we'll click Create Campaign. Now you're given a choice of an email, an ad, a landing page, a postcard, a social post, and a sign-up form. MailChimp offers all of these different services that you can use for your blog, for your business, online business. I'm interested in their postcard service, but I don't want to digress. I haven't used it yet, but they also offer a landing page service and ads and other things. But what you want to do is click email. And once you're here, now you're going to given a choice between regular, automated, and plain text. You'll probably want to go with regular to start out, and you go from here. Now the next thing you want to do is label your campaign. So for this particular one, I'm going to call it by my client's name. And so you just put in the campaign name. I'm just going to go ahead and call it by the name of the blog post itself. And then, whatever you want to put in this name is up to you. I like to put a date in there when it was sent. Once you get multiple lists in here, what I do is I will put the name of the list first, but there's no other lists in this particular account. So we're just going to start with the name of the blog post and the date it was sent out, since this is the very first email for this account. Again, I'm doing this for a client, and he said I could go ahead and share this video with everyone. So, once however you want to organize this, and whatever you want to call it is up to you. However you want to organize it, that's totally up to you. Like if you have a campaign, like if I'm doing an affiliate campaign, and I have multiple emails going out over the course of a week or 2 weeks, I'll usually name the campaign and then number the emails, just to let me know as I look at the campaigns where we're at and which is which, and stuff like that. So the name that you come up with is totally up to you as far as how to document it, how to organize it. All right, so now let's go to begin. We'll click begin. Okay, so now we're here at this page in the editing page for the campaign, and you'll start with to. Who are you sending this campaign to? Well, you click this little button over here on the right, add recipients. When you click that, it gives you this audience bar where you can scroll it down, and right now there's only one list in this account, so it's pretty easy. You're just going to choose this one list. So I'm going to choose this persevering list like that. And then you can personalize the To field. That's like when people see your email in their inbox, this is, who are they seeing that it's from? Where does it say to? Who is it to? And so I like to do the first name and the last name. So actually you'll go here to first and last name. And I think, it just provides more, I think people are more likely to click on it if they see their full name. And then you want to click save. All right, now we're able to move down to the from. This is from David. And actually, I need to change this email address because I put my email address in there because I'm helping him to set this account up. However, he needs to be the one that receives any replies or anything like that. So I'm going to go back and get his email address. So I'll see you in a second. All right, so I have his email address in there now, and I'm going to click save. All right, now the next one is subject. What is the subject line for this campaign going to be? So this is where you create your subject line, whatever you want it to say. I am going to just do something like this for right now, but you'll type it in here. New post, persevering with exercise. And okay, so the preview text is the text that people see, that it's oftentimes the beginning of an email that you see before before the email is opened. Well, you have an opportunity to actually create a copy that can say whatever you want it to say. And this is a good opportunity for you to actually say something that will prompt people or make it more likely for them to want to open your email. So this is a good place to maybe give some sort of a compelling overview or like just a brief description or something that will get them to want to open this email. So that's where you put in the preview text. If you don't put anything in there, then it's just going to show the beginning of the email in there. So today I'm going to just save it, and we're going to move along to the content. Now this is where you design your email, where you write it. So you want to click Design Email here. Now you're given some different templates to use. If you set up a template that you want to use consistently, you can save it, and then you'll go to your Save Templates. This account is so new that there are no saved templates in this account, but I do, in my own MailChimp account, I do have a few saved templates in there that I use. So when you're just starting out like this, you can go ahead and just pick a layout. So for this video, I'm going to go ahead and use the basic down here, one column email. You can choose any other type of template that you want, but let's go ahead and just use this for demonstration's sake today. This one here gives you an opportunity to place your logo in there. What you do is you put your pointer, when you put your pointer over each section of these emails like this and like this, you'll see that these boxes pop up. And this right here is the edit block where you click on that and it opens up. So I'm going to go ahead. I happen to have this client's logo on my computer, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see, upload his logo to this MailChimp account. All right, so I've got that put up there. Then you click on it, you click on the logo, and there you go, boom. I think that looks pretty good. And then what you want to do is then to write your email, go down to this box, click on the edit block. It looks like a little pencil icon right there. By the way, this over here is if you want to duplicate that block. Another one will come down here if you want to duplicate it, and then this is trashing it. Like if you want to delete this section of your email, you just hit the trash can. Over here, if you want to like move this up like this, put this on top of the the logo or first or however you want to do it, then you just drag it from this little corner here on the right. I think the persevering should be at the top, so we're going to move this back like that. Actually, this got pulled down a little too far. There we go. All right, so now let's go ahead and write the email. Click on that. When you click on that, what you see is how it opens up over here on the right. So on the right side is where you're going to actually be working to compose the email. And then over on the left is showing you what your email is going to look like as you're working. Now, sometimes if you want to change the font or the size of the font or anything like that, you can highlight everything when you're starting out, and then you can click Clear Styles. It makes everything the same. And if you want to delete it, then you just delete it, and now that box is empty and you can begin working. I like to here, I often use a size 16 for emails, and I think I use usually the Arial font. So let's go ahead and just compose the email now. One of the things I like to do, and this will show up in your preview copy that we talked about a minute ago, before they open the email, they'll be able to see their name if you say something like hi, and then you do this code, and this will put all of your subscribers' first names into this spot right here. Hi, star, bar, F name, vertical bar, star, whatever you call those symbols there from the keyboard, comma. So, and I'll show you in the test email how to confirm that, because you're going to want to test your email before you send it out, make sure it works. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the link here. Sometimes I make these fonts a little bit larger, and how you do that is just highlight it, then go up here to your font size. Let's just say, let's try a 18 or 19. Let's do a 19. And now to link it, go over here. We're going to copy the link to the blog post just by right-clicking in the search bar in the browser bar there. And then we will highlight this back here in the email, and then you're going to click this little thing up here. It looks like a chain link. You want to click the link, and then you paste that domain into this bar right here, and then you click insert. And that's there now. And what I like to do with links is give it that bright blue that we've all come to know and recognize as being a link, like that. So that helps people to know where to click. So, and also what I like to do, if you don't do this, the type font tends to be more of a gray, a lighter gray, and I think it's a little bit harder to see. What I'd like to do is highlight everything and then make it pitch black. So you just drag down these colors, click on the black, and you'll see the difference right away. Just watch over here to the left and notice the difference when I click on the black. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. So I do that on all of my non-linked copy. So I want to finish off by saying all right. So we'll make sure that's all in there. All right, so the email is now composed. As you can see, it's got the logo at the top, which is something you don't have to do, but I just thought I would go ahead and show you how to do that. And then you have this box where it's composed. So now let's go ahead and save it. All right, so now it's saved, and what I'm going to do is I always like to test my emails before they go out. And what you do is you go up here to the right in MailChimp where it says preview and test, and then you click on it, drag down to send a test email. You want to click send a test email. Now here in this bar is where you're going to send test emails. So of course you're going to want to put in one or more email addresses where you'd like these tests to go. So I'm going to put in a couple of addresses. All right, now that the test email addresses are in there, now you can send it. What you want to do is click the send test. And it says Bon Voyage test email. You can click OK to get rid of that box, and within a matter of seconds you're going to find this test email. Alright, and now you'll see here in your inbox, I pulled it up. This is the test email, and what I wanted to show you was when you put in the person's names, like when you want to personalize these emails, and it's a very good thing to do. I do recommend doing this, but you don't want to overdo it. But once or twice per email is a really good ratio to consider. Sometimes, I often like to open the email with a test, the test first name, especially if I haven't mentioned their name in the subject line. There are times when I use the person's first name in a subject line, but that's something that you don't want to do all the time. But what I wanted to show you is when you're testing these emails, you'll notice that it doesn't show here where it says hi and it shows test first name. That's a good thing. You don't want it to show F, that star bar F name bar star. If it doesn't say test first name here, then something's not quite right, and you just need to go back and fix that to to get that. So to get that corrected. So it can be it's a good thing to do to test these emails beforehand to make sure you don't have any typos or anything embarrassing, because it is a little embarrassing to send an email to your list and everybody gets this email that says, "Hi, F name," or or something like that. So just look it over when you get this test email. Make sure it says test first name wherever you put that code for the names. And then you want to make sure your links work. So we're going to click on this link and make sure that it goes to the blog post. And it does. So that should be just fine. So let's go back to MailChimp. All right, we're back in MailChimp now. What you want to do then is click Save and Close. Like that. All right, so this is where you're about ready to send it off, and you will see that the various things that you've done here are covered. This is going out to the recipients, it shows you your number of recipients, and what you want to do is send it out. Now, when you're ready to send it out, this is another thing you can do that's nice, is you can schedule these if you want. If you don't want to send this out right now, you can schedule them. So this is a great way to save yourself some time. If you need to work ahead of time, get things set up for the week, and you can do it all in one day, one sitting. That's really cool. So you'll click schedule up here if you want to do that. Let me just show you how to do that. I'm going to click schedule. You'll set your date and the time that you want it to go out, and then click right here, schedule campaign. It's very simple. I do it all the time and it works beautifully. But in this case, we're going to go ahead and send this out right away. Everything looks fine. Everything looks good. You can kind of get this little, once again, if you want to go back and preview it, you can click that right there, as you can see. So that kind of gives you a preview from a desktop version. And then if you want to see what it looks like from the mobile version, you click on that. This is what it would look like on somebody's phone. And then if you want to see what it looks like in somebody's inbox, okay, to see it in somebody's inbox, it looks like you're going to need to have a more upgraded account to do that. But you can see it but you can see the mobile view and you can see the desktop view of the emails. And let's go back. I'm just going to click the backspace here. I'm going to click Save and Close once again. Okay, now we're back here, and what we want to do is go ahead and send it. So I'm going to click Send, and this will go out to all the recipients. They give you like this pop-up that kind of lets you know, okay, this is it. You can see the monkey is sweating. This is the day of reckoning. This is where you're going to send it out, and there's no getting it back once you do. So this is your moment of glory. Click Send. And high five. Persevering with Exercise was sent June 6, 2019, and it's going to go out here in a few seconds. All right. So let me just go ahead and show you. If you go back to campaigns, you'll see this campaign is right here, and it's just now going out. So you're seeing zeros on the opens and clicks, but if you want to see as you follow along your open rate and your click rate, you can do that here, and you'll also be able to see inside here who exactly are the ones that are opening your emails and who didn't open your emails. So yeah, so this is how you create an email in MailChimp. Let me refresh the page here real quick and see if anything's happened. And he's already got 3 opens. So 3 people have opened this. And Hopefully they'll be clicking. But yeah, all right. This is how you create a email campaign in MailChimp. Hope this has been helpful. This is Matthew Kabumas Loomis with BuildYourOwnBlog.net, signing off for now.